Have you ever lent money to either your friends or family members only to be left with empty promises when they tell you they're going to pay you back and they don't? This burden, known as Blacktax, can strain your finances and your relationships. Today, I'm sharing my honest advice on how to manage unpaid loans and, importantly, the downsides of Blacktax that I think you need to know. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, I'm Wangoi Mwithathi and welcome back to my channel. Here, we talk about financial empowerment and smart money management. In today's video, we are discussing Blacktax. You know, the all too common burden of lending money to family and friends who rarely pay you back or pay us back. They don't pay. Okay. I'll be giving you a few simple strategies that will help you set your boundaries, manage your expectations, and protect your finances. As I do that, I'll also be exposing the downsides of Blacktax that can hinder your long-term wealth. Before we continue, please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so you never miss out on our empowering financial tips. First, let's start by understanding what Blacktax is and why it's such a heavy burden. Blacktax refers to the expectation, often rooted in cultural and familial norms, that successful individuals lend money to family or close friends, even if repayment is unlikely. While these acts of support may be seen as a duty or a sign of loyalty, they also come with significant costs, financially and emotionally. You'll be drained. Some of the key points I'll be mentioning are how unpaid loans can deplete your savings and hinder wealth accumulation for you, how the pressure to provide financial help can create resentment and stress, and how family and social obligations may force you into lending money even when it's not feasible. Okay? Now, let's look at some practical strategies to help you manage these kinds of situations. How do you manage unpaid family loans? Here are some actionable steps I'll be giving you about Blacktax without burning bridges. 1. Set clear boundaries. You do this by establishing lending rules. Okay? Decide in advance how much you are willing to lend and under what conditions. Sawa? This helps manage expectations from the start. Okay? Do that. Communicate clearly. Politely explain your financial limitations and set a repayment timeline. For example, you can say something like, I can lend you 5K, but you have to pay it by the end of the month. And to be precise, give them a date. Okay? 2, you have to learn to say no. Okay? A lot of people have a problem. They just don't know how to say no. They're afraid of hurting other people's feelings. But at what expense? So teach yourself to say no. Let your no be firm but respectful. Okay? Saying no doesn't mean you're a rude person. No. And if you're not in a position to lend money, say so with confidence. Don't be afraid. Okay? If they can get to a position where they don't have money, it also means it can happen to you. It's not every time we have money to give out. So if you don't have it, say it with confidence. You know, something as simple as, I'm sorry, but I can't help this time, will help you go a long way. You can also offer alternatives, like instead of giving them cash, you can offer advice, Or you can give them budgeting tips if this is someone who works, okay, and maybe they don't know how to use or spend their money. Or you can do something as simple as redirecting them to financial resources. Some people don't have a job, so if you can be able to help them get a job, that would be best, okay? Instead of them always being there asking you for money. 3, document agreements. Put it in writing, okay? And the advantage of this is it will scare a lot of people off because they don't want to sign anything. People just want to get this money from you and just go scot-free. They don't want to pay back, okay? So if ever you're lending money out, have a simple written agreement outlining the amount, repayment schedule, and any interest if applicable, okay? But mostly when it comes to family and friends, there's no interest. So even if they get to even pay you the initial amount, you're very lucky. So you write it down, okay? Because even if they don't pay you and you have the former agreement, next time they come borrowing you money and you produce this agreement, they will walk away, okay? High chances are they will walk away. 4, protect your financial future. Don't ever compromise your stability, okay? This is not very easy for some of us, especially when it comes to really close family members like your parents or your siblings, or it's not easy, but try as much as possible to protect your financial future, because believe you me, when you go down, these people will not help you, okay? It's highly unlikely. So don't compromise your stability. Prioritize your financial security, okay? You come first. This simply means it's okay to say no if lending money out jeopardizes your ability to save or invest, okay? Diversify your savings. Consider diversifying your investments so that no single loan drains your overall financial health. While these strategies can help, it's also important for you to understand the downsides of black tax. And this is because black tax isn't just about unpaid loans. It comes with significant downsides that, as I said earlier, can affect you negatively, emotionally, and financially. When I say draining you financially, it means something like lending money repeatedly, especially without repayment. You'll never have savings. It will make it harder for you to save or invest. And when you talk about investment, this is about your future. We invest for the future. So unless you're wealthy, like you've really made it in life, you'll never achieve financial independence, because this family and friends will always drain you, okay? They'll always be asking for finances from you. It also hinders your wealth building. You see, when your money is tied up in loans, especially loans that may never be repaid, you, my friend, lose out on opportunities for growth. Opportunities such as investing in higher yield assets, or something as simple as building an emergency fund. Because for you to build an emergency fund, you need that extra cash, okay? When you get to say no to these friends or relatives, that money you can put it aside for an emergency. Those days where things happen and they catch you unawares. Another downside is the emotional stress that comes with it. You'll be stressed, my friend. And this is because constantly dealing with unpaid loans can lead to stress, depression, resentment, or even family conflicts. The pressure to support your family or your loved ones financially can weigh heavily on your mental well-being. So if you're not careful, it will affect you mentally. And when your mental health is at stake, then it means more money out of your pocket. The other disadvantage, I hate this one actually, is the cycle of dependency. Okay? Especially when they ask you the first or the second time and the third time, they become dependent on you. You know? Blacktax can create a cycle where family and friends become over-reliant on your financial support, and when it becomes a cycle, it discourages them from seeking long-term solutions or from becoming financially independent themselves. So you see, you'll be digging a deeper hole for yourself. Recognizing these downsides is the first step to protecting your financial and emotional well-being. So I hope you keep that in mind. In conclusion, while black tax is seen as a cultural expectation, it can seriously hinder your financial growth and cause emotional strain for you. By setting up clear boundaries, learning how to say no, and documenting any agreements, you protect yourself and your money, and you get to break free from this cycle. I know it's not easy, especially that part of saying no, or even producing an agreement. It's not easy, but to save yourself sometimes, you have to take that bold step, okay? They say nothing good comes easy. In the beginning, it's going to be hard, but for you to secure your future, to save yourself, sometimes the only option is the hardest option. Well, I'd like to know your experiences with lending money to family and friends. Let me know in the comment section. I hope this gets to help someone. If you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you'll be notified once we upload another new video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.